Welcome to PMAM CRM. In this demo we will show you how to configure lead distribution in the PMAM CRM system. This module is used to automate the distribution of leads amongst salespersons or groups using queues and by assigning rules. This module is useful especially when large numbers of leads are imported from another database and need to be assigned to different salespersons. Click on the Leads button. Then click on Configure Lead Distribution. There are 3 options in this tab. We will look at each option separately. Click on the radio button. Specify a sequence of users for leads assignment. In the box on the left-hand side you will have a list of all your unassigned salespersons. Select the salesperson you want to be first in the queue. Click on the right arrow button and transfer the salesperson to the box on the right-hand side. If you want to move all unassigned salespersons into the queue, you can click on the right double arrow. You can change the orders of the salesperson in the queue by using the up and down arrows on the extreme right. Click on Save to save the queue hierarchy of salespersons. Click on Delete Queue if you want to delete the queue you have defined. You can also create groups of salespersons before assigning leads to them. Click on the radio button. Create groups for lead assignment. Enter a new group name. If you have already defined groups earlier, you can select a group from the drop-down box. Select Group Name. In the box on the left-hand side you will have a list of all your unassigned salespersons. Select the salesperson you want to add to this group. Click on the right arrow button and transfer the salesperson to the box on the right-hand side. If you want to move all unassigned salespersons into the group, you can click on the right double arrow. You can change the orders of the salesperson in the group by using the up and down arrows on the extreme right. Click on Save to save the group. Click on New Group to add another group. Click on Remove Group to delete a group you have created. Specify group sequence for lead assignment. This option can only be used if you have created multiple groups of salespersons. Click on the radio button. Specify group sequence for lead assignment. A list of all groups created will appear in the box. Use the up and down arrow keys to define the hierarchy of the groups for lead assignment. The group which is right on top will be assigned a lead first. Click on Save to save the sequence of groups you have specified. Lead Distribution Sequence. This tab is to specify the sequence for lead distribution after the queues or groups have been defined. If you have specified a queue for your salespersons, then you will have only one option to assign leads. Click on the radio button. Assign leads as per sequence of users in queue. Leads will be assigned one at a time to each salesperson in the queue in the order that they have been placed in the queue. If you have defined groups of salespersons, you have 2 options. Click on the radio button. Assign leads to all users in a group before proceeding to the next group. In this option, all the salespersons in a particular group will first be assigned leads one at a time. When all the salespersons in the first group have been assigned leads, the assignment will continue with the salespersons in the second group. Leads will be assigned to the salespersons as well as the groups in the hierarchy previously defined. If you click on the radio button, assign leads to a single user in each group in rotation, then the first lead in the database will be assigned to the first salesperson in the first group. The second lead will be assigned to the first person in the second group. The third lead gets assigned to the first person in the third group. When all the groups have been assigned one lead, the next lead will be assigned to the second person of the first group. This will continue in rotation until all leads are assigned. Above the top bar of the CRM system is an Accept Leads button. When the button is clicked on, it is green in color. When it is clicked off, it is red. You can click off the Accept Leads button in case you are going on leave or are busy with a training and do not wish to accept leads. Check the checkbox Assign Leads only when Accept Leads button is turned on if you do not wish to assign leads to salespersons who are not accepting leads at the moment. Round Robin Method. This option specifies which leads should be assigned first. Click on the radio button First in First Out if you wish the first lead in the database to be assigned first. Click on the radio button Last in First Out if you wish the last lead in the database to be assigned first. Click on Save to save your settings. Rules tab. The Rules tab is used to define certain conditions based on which specific leads get assigned to specific salespersons or sales groups. Enter a new rule name in the Enter Rule Name field. If you already have a set of rules out of which you want to modify one, you can select it from the drop-down box. Select Rule. Choose one field criteria for which you will define a condition from the drop-down box criteria. Choose a condition from the drop-down box condition. Enter a value in the value field. Click on Save to save your new rule. To add a new rule, click on the Add New Rule button. Assign Rules tab. Once you have created rules, these rules need to be assigned to certain salespersons or groups of salespersons. If you wish to assign rules to individual salespersons, you can click on the radio button Assign Rules to Users. You can only use this option if you have defined queues and not groups. If you wish to assign rules to a whole group, click on the radio button Assign Rules to Groups. Select the group you wish to assign rules to. Select the rule you wish to assign to the group from the drop-down box. You can assign multiple rules to the same group. Click on Save to save the rules you have assigned. This concludes the PMAM CRM demo on how to configure lead distribution. Thank you.